interesting people. What type of people do you find interesting? Do you consider yourself interesting? Interesting people. Chapter 14, Resisting Happiness, Matthew Kelly. Welcome to my world where all is well. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that create the things. Today is Friday, October the 7th, 2023, and it is currently 14:21 hours. I am also the proud Queen Chief of Three Kings. I'm continuing reading my book, Resisting Happiness, and I love it. Guess what the first sentence in this chapter says? If you want to be an interesting person, read books. Does that make me interesting? Am I interesting to y'all? I'm interesting to me. I hope I'm interesting to somebody, but I didn't know that. So it's something I learned because I love reading books. Interesting people read books. And it's good to find out what books other people are reading, what books my subscribers are reading, what books you think I should read. I just happen to love reading books, and I don't know where it comes from, but I'm grateful that I do. Most people who read books go up under a spiritual awakening, is what I discovered in this chapter. The Bible, of course, being one of those books, can help you get you a spiritual awakening. The Bible in the hands of anybody will make you happy. Some people will say the Bible in your hands will make you holy. When you read the Bible, I say it will make you happy. Matthew Kelly was telling a story how he met a CEO, and he looked at the CEO schedule and noticed that at 7 o'clock on his calendar every day, he had Bible listed. And a lot of us don't schedule our meditations, our prayer, our reading, the Bible. I don't schedule it. It's something that I have to admit that I don't do every day. I do most days. I have the Bible on my phone, or I have a physical Bible also, but now mostly I read it on my phone. The most important things are almost never urgent. That's why it's essential that we schedule them. The CEO, he scheduled his Bible and his daily things that he had to do every day because it was very important and urgent for him to do. He would not have been the CEO he was today if he didn't do it. In the book, they don't mention who the CEO is, but they do mention that he is a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. So he reads the Bible every day and the books. Now, I heard Warren Buffett goes on book reading vacations where he will go into a hotel and take several books with him for like a week, and he would just read the whole entire time. I would like to do that. I don't know if it'll be a week, maybe 2 or 3 days. I don't know, but just to read, I think that's healthy. He also reads every morning, Warren Buffett. I don't know Warren Buffett personally. This is just something that I heard of one of the things that he do. So if people who have the financial well-being that I will have one day, I need to do what they are doing, following their footsteps and their suggestions. So I'm glad that I'm already reading, which is something that Warren Buffett does, and it's something that a CEO of a Fortune 500 company does. Reading books will make you happier. Also, if you're a leader, reading books will make you a better leader. If you're a spouse, it'll make you a better spouse. Reading books will make you a better friend. It'll make you a better person. People who read the Bible regularly make better decisions. The Bible gives us incredible insight into the mind of God. The Bible is full of interesting people. It's full of people who followed God, and it's full of people who did not follow God. It's full of people who've turned away from God. It's just full of interesting people. So it's a good idea to read the Bible. I do. Proverbs is my favorite book in the Bible, and it has 31 chapters. So I read a chapter a day based on the date. Today is October the 7th, so I read Proverbs chapter 7 today. Another one of my favorite chapters is Psalms 91. Reading helps you make faith-based decisions instead of fear-based decisions. A lot of people make their decision based off of fear, but when you read, it gives you more insight and it helps you make more decisions off of faith rather than fear. People who regularly read the Bible make better decisions. Set aside a few minutes each day to read and reflect on a passage from the Bible. You can begin with Matthew, Proverbs, or Psalms. Begin with whatever book in the Bible you want to, but those 3 books are considered easier to read. So if you've never read the Bible before, no judgment here. You can start with Matthew, Proverbs, or Psalms. But that's what I got out of chapter 14, Interesting People, Resisting Happiness by Matthew Kelly. Very good book. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you. Thank you for turning on that notification bell. I love you. I appreciate you. I thank God for you. All is well. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And may my whole life prove that God is good.